So it's over because of a leak. I have just watched House of the Dragon episode 10. I have seen it a few days early, and that's because there was a leak. Um, so I've watched it Friday night. It's not meant to come out until Sunday night. Um, I knew what was going to happen because I've read the books. I know exactly what was going to happen. Um, that didn't matter to me. Uh, it still was like edge of my seat. I really enjoyed it. Um, it was really satisfying. And it was. I like that they've changed. See the right. So I reviewed like I talked about episode one, but then I didn't make another video. But I like the changes they've been doing. Like in the book, Aemond does kill um uh the strong boy on the dragon, but I believe it is like he was meant to do it. See, it wasn't just a revenge, like I just want your eye, that's all, and then his dragon lost control. Both of his dragons lost control. Um, like they couldn't control the dragons for whatever reason, and it's to show that like they're beasts, they've got their own thing, and so like at the end of the day, we can't really control them. People can't really control them, and that's what the show's been trying to do. Like say, like they're very powerful, but um, they're not like um what was said in episode one with Viserys. He said that we weren't meant to have them. We shouldn't have had them. We shouldn't have been messing around with these because they're so powerful and we can't truly control them. And that shows, and it was just like one bite, and then that was it. Like he just like the poor dragon. So we've had a first major death. So I was wondering how they were gonna end it, how they were gonna end the show, series one, because there's a lot that happen. There's a lot that's gonna happen in the future. But I was like, well, what's the like conclusion? Because most of series one has been kind of been a prologue chapter. It's been like just set up. So now, like, yeah, the dance of dragons have started now. It started. This is it. There's gonna be war now. Um, I know everything that's gonna happen, obviously because I've read the book. But there's gonna be changes. See that they still kept the son dying. But yeah. So it looks like series two, episode one, is gonna be the retaliation of that. It's probably gonna be Aemon coming back, and you know, Aegon is celebrating. He's so happy that he did that. At least that was in the book. But I don't know, because Aegon is actually like really upset that he did this. He didn't want to kill him. You know, he wants revenge. He lusts for revenge. I think he's sort of like Daemon, where he like lusts for power and strength and to kill. You know, he likes killing, but he knows what this will do, like killing own blood. He knows what will happen. And like, yeah, he's threatened them and he wants his eye, but like, of course he would, because he took cut his eye out when he was younger. But I don't think there was. What the book? Yeah, he definitely wanted to kill him, but from the show, he didn't want to kill him. He just wanted a little bit of revenge. He just that's he doesn't. I don't think he really cares about all this faffing on. He wants to be king, Aemon, but he doesn't want all this faffing on. It was cool that they've like showed the sapphire in his eye. That's cool. There's nothing much for me to say. I don't want to put say loads and loads of spoilers, but most of it is like just aftermath and set up. A lot of stuff is gonna happen. They've put hints of the seasoning. If you don't know that, then I'll not. see, but so there's a lot of stuff that's about to happen. Um, like it's still a thing. I feel like all of it can be done in like one more season, but apparently there's gonna be like up to four seasons. So we'll see what they fill in, what they're gonna add. But yeah, it was really, really good. It's so sad that this is gone. We've recently had She Hulk and other awful shows that just do not care about uh the legacy of the whole story and stuff. Like what I've heard about Rings of Power. I'm not watching it, but I've heard they don't care about what came before or what the love that the fans have for it. Don't care about that. They're just like, we're doing this and you better like it because this is the new thing. And we're gonna put these certain people in. So if you say you don't like it, then we'll say that you're a racist or a homophobe or something or whatever. I mean, nothing wrong with diversity, but like, come on, like, this is the thing. Like, I don't, there is no way around it because if you put diversity in, that is great, but you know that what the business is doing, what that they're not doing it as in, yeah, we want to be diverse. They just but this is the thing. It turned some white characters in House of the Dragon to black, and that is that is great. It doesn't bother because it feels like organic. It doesn't. It's not like, oh, we're just doing this, even if we're just doing this, and like the characters that never said it in the books are now gonna like constantly point out the fact what they are, like Bill Potts from Doctor Who series 10, where she just constantly every single episode many times said, I'm a lesbian, I'm a lesbian. It's like, is that like that just like that isn't a character, that's just like a just like a symbol of like, oh look, won't be great. It's just a pat on the back for BBC, and like that's what people were worried about with House of the Dragon. But no, I have no problem with Valerians being being black because it's not like there's not like they go on every character. Oh, we have to be stronger than everybody else because we need to show how powerful black people are. Like it's not like that. It's just this is just it's just organic. It's not like forced and it's not like cringy or like pandering. It's just like very well done. So it's like I don't care. I think it's great the actors that are playing the Valerians. I think I love them and I don't want them to die. I want them to succeed. See, I didn't really care about not that much care about the sea snake in the books, but in the show I care about him a lot more because the actors did such a good job. But yeah, it just like I like how they did the same thing with I think it was episode 2, the Rogue Prince, when you know the Hand of the King was on one side of the bridge and Diamond was on the other. Then when Rhaenys like Rhaenys whatever flew behind them and landed behind the Hand of the King, and then showed up, and then like walked towards Daemon. That's exactly what happened. It didn't. That's what happened in this episode as well. So it's like showing. It's like what George Lucas says. It rhymes. It's like poetry rhymes. It's the same thing, but it makes less sense. Why would you like they could have just captured her? They could have just quickly grabbed a hold of her, and it's like, right, if you don't let me go, I'm gonna set you on fire. But it's like it would burn her as well. She is not fireproof. None of the Targaryens are. Not even Daenerys. It's just the show made her like fireproof, but she's not. It was meant to be a magical event. What happened when she She wasn't meant to survive the fire normally. It was like a magical event that she survived. It wasn't normal. It wasn't a Targaryen thing. They can handle heat more. They can handle heat more. That's definitely a thing. So they're gonna burn less. I mean, they're not gonna burn less. They're gonna like feel the pain more of heat like quicker than we would. I guess slightly. They would put up with it slightly more. But with fire, with like Dragonfire, no, they're fucked, completely fucked. Um, but yeah, so the only green side we saw was the Hand of the King, Otto Hightower. We did not see anybody else because obviously it was mostly just like episode 9 and 10 are kind of like like a part one, part two. Like, oh, this is a green side, this is a black side, and yeah, it's really fun. I've really enjoyed it. It's sad that it's over, but it's really good that we've got Song Nice and Fire back good, back being good after like season 7 and 8 being so bad. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk much more. Sorry, I've had the whole video like in portrait mode. I haven't been recording it. Sorry, I've been very unwell lately. Sensory overloads, tisming out, being very unwell. But I still am. But uh, I'm a little bit better to do this anyway. So thank you for watching. And yes, I did watch it earlier through a leak, and that might be naughty of me, but I really wanted to see what happened. And I'll be probably buying loads of merch and stuff in the future of House of the Dragon, so I'll make it up to HBO. I do apologize anyway. Bye bye.